drop your top and how you lose your cool and how you look at me to say why. Ain't no fighting, no I can't stop it.
Hi my loves, hi my darlings, and welcome back to another Wine Wednesday by yours truly. If you're new here, hi, my name is Tony Kavashe. If you are a returning subscriber, hey doll, and welcome home. If you're watching outside of the club, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and become a darling. So today's Wine Wednesday, another Wednesday to have some wine and figure out your guys' problems. Not that I'm complaining, but hey, kuningi, nanini baningi. But thank you so much for tuning in. Also, if you are new, Wine Wednesday is a segment on my channel where I ask my subscribers, well, I kind of tell them to ask me questions about situations or anything that is currently happening in their life which they need advice on. And also, if you have been watching, you know that I do not just give out information. I always try my level best to give out information on things that I have personally experienced, so that whenever I give you an answer, it's from a personal standpoint. Also, it's a bit personal. It's a bit personal to you as well, so that you connect with me, because I went through the same thing. Do you get what I'm saying? So today's wine, we are having established 1692. We are having the Spear Merlot Signature Collection from 2020. If you guys have any wine, any wine recommendations that you want to give me, please by all means do. I don't know why am I having red wine, because young shy, but yeah, so having red wine. I got this glass from Checkers. It is so massive. It's so massive. But anyway, clink clink my loves, and let us not waste any time. Let us get straight into it. As you guys know, I always read the questions from my phone, because obviously you guys texted me. Sorry, as I was saying, I read the questions from my phone because obviously you guys sent them through on Instagram, and this is the best place to do it without wasting any time. Clink, what did I say? Clink, clink, bitches. Let's take a sip of that one. Oh, melot. But anyway, okay, let's start. I'm turning 20 this year. Any life advice I'm turning 20 this year. Any life advice for this new decade of my life, especially friends and dating? Oh my God, please. Your 20s. I don't know if you guys remember, there was this judge that was talking about our 20s. Your 20s is a time to have fun. Your 20s is a time to discover who you are in terms of what do you want in your life, what do you want for yourself, what do you want as a young woman. Your 20s is I think your 20s is more like finding yourself. Personally, for me, now that I look back, I should have enjoyed my 20s more than anything. And I hate the fact that I didn't, because I was just too busy focused on things that were not supposed to have all my time in that specific moment. I was in a relationship that drained the living daylight out of me, and I didn't go out of it until I was like 24. I feel like once you hit 25, it's not over, but it's just like, okay, let's just wrap it up. Let's see. But it's different for everybody. Let's see what we're doing. Let's see what we're working with. You see. So your 20s are to explore, have fun. Your 20s are to explore yourself sexually, explore yourself in any measurable way you can. It's just a time for you to find who you are, what do you want in terms of relationships, in terms of men. But I would also say try to make friends. Try to make friendships, because guys, I've realized that in as much as I'd love to make friends, the type of position that I'm in, people only befriend you for who you are and what you have and whatnot. So when you're still in your 20s, you're still so young, you're still in varsity, I would advise you to make so many friends, because you're going to grow up with these people. These people are going to be almost as if your sister. Just pray for a discerning spirit, so that you know that the type of people that you are picking are really for you. Do you get what I'm saying? So your 20s are for you to have fun, to explore, to date. Don't be hung over a man who's not treating you well, a man who's giving you the bare minimum, a man who's not putting you first, a man who's not obsessed with you. Do not be with those type of people. If a man is going to come and treat you like shit, please keep it moving and get to the next one, because that's what your 20s are for. Your 20s are for to understand what do you want in terms of a partner, in terms of a soulmate, in terms of whatever, so that when you get to a place where you feel like, okay, now it's time for me to actually date, you know what you want, because you've experienced almost everything in terms of, I even said this to a friend of mine, I said, thank God for all the experiences that I had in terms of dating, because I wouldn't know what I want right now, especially in the relationship that I'm in right now. It is so crazy how I know what I want because I've experienced so much shit, but also in the midst of experiencing so much madness, I didn't settle for the madness. And as much as I experienced, I didn't settle for it. There was one relationship, obviously, that I settled, the one where I was, I met this man when I was 21 until 24. You guys know B. But after B, baby, I said no. Oh, baby, I said no. I will not be standing for any nonsense. No man will come and give me the bare minimum and I must be so happy and be, never. So after B, I think that's when I knew, I started finding out about myself and my self-worth. In as much as it came so late when I was 24, after that, no man could tell me nothing. That's when I started romanticizing my life. That's when I started loving myself even more. That's when I started buying myself the flowers. I started doing this. I started doing that. All because I needed to please myself, so that when somebody comes, they're not even going to take away anything that I've done for myself. Instead, they need to add to that. Do you know what I'm saying? So your 20s are for exploring. Your 20s are for mistakes. Your 20s are for you to not know what the hell you're doing. You definitely, you must not know what you're doing. Some people may take this the wrong way. Some people may understand what I'm saying, but we don't. I feel like we are constantly growing. That yesterday you knew something, today you know it in a different way, and then you're just like, but yesterday when I cooked, I did it like this, and then today when I cooked, I added six gun, and it tastes so much better. It's a constant learning cycle. So your 20s are for constantly learning. I'd like to think that when we hit 30. Yes, we're still learning, but you won't repeat the same mistakes that you did in your 20s. Also, we grown ups, you're cooler. You know what I'm saying? So, your 20s are for fun. Your 20s are for learning. Your 20s are for exploring. Your 20s are for telling men shit because they're not living up to what you want. Do you hear what I'm saying? So, your 20s are all for just exploring, having fun, finding yourself, and just being happy with the position that you're in right there, because you're still growing, you're still learning who the hell you are. So maybe don't rush to be in relationships. Don't be in relationships with men that give you the bare minimum. Don't be in friendships that give you the bare minimum. I think with friendships especially, we need to be more careful, because especially if friendships end, that is painful more than a heartbreak. So choose wisely the type of friends that you want to have in your corner, the type of friends that you want to be making, because these are the people that are going to be there for your life, the lifetime friendships. You get what I'm saying? So make sure that you choose your friends wisely, but choose your men more wiser, or whatever. Wiser. Choose your friend wiser, and your men wiser, whatever that means. But yeah, so please have fun. Don't even care what the hell is happening in the world. Baby, go drink wine, go to the club, have fun with your friends, just live, laugh. The theme of your life should be Noah Howard. That's what I'm saying. That's the theme of your life in your 20s. Noah Howard. Okay? Thanks. The second one is, let me take a sip. Second one is, no one talks about the healing you have to do when you get into a healthy relationship. Oh, babe, you are touching my damn soul. I need to put this glass down. It is the most craziest thing to get into a relationship where everything is so new and so foreign to you, to an extent where you just question everything. When a man says they love you, it's just like, who sent you? Because everything is just so foreign, I want to make a prime example of myself, because this is why we're here. I am in the most loving relationship I've ever been in my life. I won't lie to you, and mind you, I've been in I would call them serious, but 4 serious relationships. The other ones I was just dating. Of course, because these ones I've said with my own mouth that I love you. I've never experienced anything that I'm experiencing like right now, that I'm quite experiencing right now. Everything that is happening to my life right now, especially in my relationship, I'm like, what the hell is actually happening? It's so healthy. There's communication. There's obviously I'm not gonna dive into what's actually happening, but it's so healthy to an extent where the first few months I was just like, okay, but like, what do you want? Like, what do you want? This can't be life. Like, this can't be life. You know, when something is so foreign that you just like, this can't be it. It actually can't be, because what the hell is happening? I can't be in something with somebody that is so foreign to me, and I don't know how to take it. You get what I'm saying? And to an extent where you now sabotage yourself because you don't know these things. And with me, honestly speaking, I just felt like my man was acting for me. I just felt like it was all an act. The whole time I was just like, my boy, like, you're gonna get bummed. Stop playing. Like, I'll give you bums, okay? Like, stop playing. Because that's what we used to use, like niggas coming to you constantly desiring you but not loving all the way through, that you know that the first thing that they want is bums. So when you just like, I'll give you bums, you have to stop pretending. Like, stop all of this that you're doing. You get what I'm saying? And when somebody's actually being genuine, you question everything. And that's your downfall. Guys, you have to do so much healing before you get into a healthy relationship, because you are going to sabotage things for yourself when you constantly doubt and you're constantly asking and you constantly want to know the intentions behind somebody doing something for you, when you can just take it, because you are certainly so deserving of all the love that you are currently getting. Even though it's foreign to you, you are so deserving of it. Even if somebody is lying to you, and I think more than anything, you never know someone's true intentions until you see their actions. Like, you see everything that they've said come out in the form of actions, and then you're just like, oh, okay, so this person was actually telling the truth. So that's when your guard comes a little bit down, and then you're just like, okay, maybe this is it, maybe this is, So even if it's real, even if it's not, I think more than anything, we may as women have our guard up high there. Mama Timirta se Jericho. Sometimes it's just good to put the walls down slowly but surely, because I like to think not every man is the same. I'm sorry, but I'm currently in a position where I'm just like, not every guy is the same, and I'm happy that all the other relationships didn't work out. And as much as it sounds so crazy and so cliche, there's somebody for everybody. I am sorry, but there's somebody for everybody. There's somebody for you. There's somebody for me. And the thing is, it never comes at the time that you expect it or the time that you want it. I said this on my previous Wine Wednesday. I said, don't go looking for love. Let love find you. Because once you go looking for it, you find things that you don't want. And then you want to box that person into that same thing that you want, because they are not what you want, or they are not what God has designed for you. You know what I'm saying? So let love find you, because once you go looking for it, like I said, you'll find it's the same as you going through, what's this? I don't know, somebody's phone. You'll find what you're looking for, and what you don't hurt. You get hurt, So when it comes looking for you, that's when it's actually genuine. You know what I'm saying? My boyfriend always says this thing that I don't go looking for things. Things come to me. And everything that is done in the dark will eventually come to light. I want to make an example, but if I make an example, it'll be about something that I did. So it's just something that you love. You don't go looking for it. It comes to you naturally. So when it comes, it just flows. It's ready for you. Because when you go looking for it, it's not that ready for you. It really isn't. So when it comes by itself, when you least expect it, and when you're working on yourself, that's when you're just like, okay, it's healthy. With mine, it came out of nowhere, and it's the most healthiest love I've ever experienced in my whole entire 28 years. 28 years. So it was one that I least expected. And I remember there was this one thing where they said there's 3 stages of love. Let me just Google them quickly. There's the 3 stages of love. It's literally the most what's this? Okay, 3 stages. Where the hell is Google? Oh my god. Okay, there we go. 3 stages of love. Okay, so the first stage is your first love. Sorry, your first love. This love often happens at a young age. You eventually grow apart or call it quits over silly things. When you get older, you may look back and think it wasn't love, but the truth is it was. It was love for what you knew love to be. And I'm gonna make a prime example. The father of my child, my first love. That man was my first love. It's actually so wild that I'm referring him to him in past tense. Actually, really wild. But that man was my first love. I'm not gonna lie to you. That man was my first love. And then the second love, the hard one. You get hurt in this one. This love teaches us lessons and makes us stronger. This love includes great pain, lies, betrayal, abuse, drama, and damage. But this is the one where we grow. We realize that we realize what we love about love and what we don't love about love. Now we know the difference between good and bad humans. Now we become closed, careful, cautious, and considerate. Know exactly what we want and don't. Oh, we know exactly what we want and don't want. This is the love that experience would be. Oh, babe, oh, that relationship took, you know, when they take you through hell and then back spinning, that is what it did to me. But also it made me wake up to be like, this is not the love I want for myself. I do not want this love. This is the one that woke me up to be like, no, this is not what love should feel like. This is not what love is. This is not what I know love to be. As much as it sounds crazy or cliche, love is patient, love is kind. Kind of what's that verse? Love is patient, love is kind. Love should not hurt, love should heal, whatever they say. But I knew that wasn't it. But this is the one where you stay. Even if you get hurt, even if he cheats, even if he does this, even if you will stay. Because it's something that you need to go through. Do you get me? And then, the third love. This one comes blindly. No warning. It creeps on you so silently. You don't go looking for this love. It comes to you. Did you get me? You don't go looking for this love. It comes to you. This is after the healing has been done. This is after you have set the standard for yourself. This is after you have told yourself that I love myself enough to put myself first. If situations do not give me peace, or my mental health is constantly triggered, this is not the love for me. This is not it, and I will not stand for it. You get what I'm saying? And then it says you can put up any wall you want. It will be broke down. Let me reassert Jericho. Dindonga. Sour. Indonga Zecherizi. It's her. Exactly. You can put up any wall you want. It will be broke down. You will find yourself caring about that person without trying. They look nothing like your usual crush types. Because maybe my boyfriend, okay? I pray to God you never see him because the internet is just a very out. But yeah, my man is fine. Oh, my man is fine, baby. He's a tall, dark glass of something. I tell you, don't cover. My man is fine. Oh, my man is fine, baby. My man is fine. Okay. Sorry. They look nothing like your usual crush types, but you get lost in their eyes daily. You see beauty in their imperfections. You hide nothing from them. You want marriage and family with them. You thank the universe for them. You truly love them. And that, my love, is your third love. I'm almost certain someone here is like, hayi boo. Musmine phase 1, yebo. Phase, yawathi kamagugu masosase phase 1 esportnet lapha esiphaza uthi uyabuka fanele ukhuphukele isikhuphukelo uye phase 2 lapha esikoleni kamagugu inclusive masuke inclusive fanele ukhuphuke futhi uhambe ekhabo joy uthi asibukele isikhuphukelo. Fuck. So you're still in phase 1. If you are sitting here right now watching this and you're just like, fuck, I'm still on my first love, you have to experience it. Some people are so lucky in love that they don't have to experience this. They meet their loves, but they meet their first loves in high school sweethearts, they get married and stuff like that. Some people are very lucky in love. Do you get what I'm saying? But if you are in any of these stages, especially the first one, just know that it gets better. It honestly gets better. You are going to find a healthy, happy love, a love that is different. Guys, I had given up on love. I don't want to lie to you. And I saw somebody said I did a whole rebrand about, I was single and now I'm in love. I was happy single, baby. I was happy single. I was going on dates. I was doing the most. Guys, never kept on three. I was doing the most when I was single because I was happy single. But my man came out of nowhere. And in as much as he came out of nowhere from the beginning, I started talking to that man. It felt right. Everything felt right. Everything felt amazing. Everything felt so safe. And then I actually remembered that I read somewhere that this other woman said, if you're with a man and when you feel butterflies and your stomach turns and whatnot, he's not the one. I remember the first time when I was with the father of my child. Guys, if you know Ngudin in Nelspruit, when he'd call me and tell me he's on his way, I'd physically get sick to an extent where I start vomiting and I'd have to use the bathroom because sits, because that's how much I was so in love. That's how crazy it was. You get what I'm saying? And then that was the first step. And then I met B. And then that's when he took me through hell and back. And then I met my man. With my man, I literally looked at all the signs. I was like, is my stomach turning? Do I get butterflies? I didn't get any of those things. But what I felt was safe. I felt secure. I felt loved. I felt heard. I communicate. Yeah, fucking. So long and chat to his son. Uma kunamake ngalapha ekhayileni matiko ukuthi uthatha ama measurement. Calani nyalo. Okay? Thanks. But yeah, I hope I hope love is kind to you and you find it straight away by all means. But also, even if you don't and you are in between all of these stages, I hope you actually find your third love and it's as blissful and as healthy as possible. But before anything, please heal so that when the third love comes, you don't go back to the second and the first one and you see all of those things that happen and you bring them in the third one, because this one is the healthy one. This one is the one. So now you need to be healed from everything. So sometimes people think, yeah, my ex was a problem. Sometimes now the things that you're doing, you are the problem. Seek help. Seek help, so that you can be a better person for the next relationship, for the third love, for the one. Do you get me? So that was a mouthful. But yeah, the third one is coming. Trust me. All right. The third question is, hey auntie darling, how do you get over a relationship that never happened, finding it hard to let go? That is why from the get-go you need to ask a person, what the hell are we doing, so that you get clarity, so that you don't waste your time, so that you don't find yourself in positions like this where there's nothing as painful a relationship that didn't happen. Oh babe, Bati when I dates, Bati when I flowers, Bati when I gifts, and then they sleep with you, then they run. Who the fuck? Like, what are we doing? And the thing is, it's inevitable. That's the thing. It's inevitable unless you pick up from the get-go with Aibo. This man wants to, but also with men, you can never know, especially if they want the coochie. Oh, those people are patient. They will wait for it, and they will lie. And then I think you should go back to the one Wednesday that I was doing with men or men. When men also come to you and say, I have 50,000. Here's the money. And you just like, I don't want your 50,000. I want to be taken out on this, blah, blah, blah. And then that's when they start with the lies. They're going to take you out on the dates. They still use that 50,000, blah, 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 blah. Because they just want to have sex. Do you know what I'm saying? So I wish also men could be very truthful whenever they come to women. Tell me what you want. Let's not waste it. Guys, it's 2023 and we are adults now. We are the drunk uncles, we are the drunk aunts. So we are the drunk uncles, we are the drunk aunts now. So I'm almost certain there's no time to be wasted. Why must we waste each other's time? When you come to me as a guy, tell me what you want. And if I don't want that, let's leave each other alone. Do you get me? So It's painful when you lead me, guys. It's painful being led on and you don't know, you are in the dark because you think it's actually something, but also just realize that it's one of the 3 stages. Do you get me? It may be your first stage, it may be your second stage. You know what I'm saying? So you move from it. You move from it and you learn from it. I always say relationships are always a learning curve. There's no way you're gonna get into a relationship and not learn anything new. You are alive. You are alive. Every single relationship, you learn something about yourself. You learn something about something in there. You learn if you were not a patient person, you learn patience. If you were not a person who's what's this? If you're not a person who communicates, because what if your partner is a communicator and you aren't? You're gonna learn to do it because you want to make some sacrifices for your partner. So every relationship will teach you something. So you will get out of you will get out of there knowing something. You definitely will. Also, but I always say, pray for discerning spirit, guys. In as much as they'll dribble you, there's those ones that you'll see with Lana and they are just about to waste my time. Let me keep it moving before anything else. Exactly. So getting over a relationship that never happened is honestly painful, and I don't wish it on anybody because I've literally went through it. But it's just a learning curve for you to get to where you want to be. All right? Cool. So the next one is, how do you wait patiently for the perfect partner when you're almost 30 and nothing is giving? I think this is the same one as don't go looking for love, let life find you, honestly. And when you're still single now, this is the same as you tweet. If you're still single, live your best life, babe. Your partner will come. Don't worry. Your partner will come. It might take years, guys. Janet Jackson had a baby at 50 years old. It will come. Then if you're not meant to have a partner, then, well, sorry. But I almost am certain that there's somebody for everybody. There's somebody for everybody. So you are 30 years old. It'll come. Just be patient. It'll come. There's somebody for everybody, like I said. So the next one is, I healed and moved on without saying anything to him. He's been trying to get a hold of me. Is it worth it? It's not. The fact that you healed and moved on, I love it so much for you. Continue healing and moving on. And I don't know what you're healing from, but I'm almost certain the fact that you've already healed, you don't want to go back to something that broke you. Don't ever think that going back to something that broke you is going to change, or it's going to be better, or it's going to be this. It's going to be a constant battle. I love the fact that you healed and you moved on. Please continue healing and moving on. Don't go back to something that broke you. It's not going to change, guys. It definitely isn't going to change. So, by all means, please continue healing, continue moving forward. And as much as he's trying to get hold of you, make sure that he can't. Block him if you can. The first step of us moving forward, and by us I mean women or men, is by deleting any trace of that person. I don't know, it comes easy for me, guys. It comes very easy for me because especially if you hurt me so much to an extent where I'm just like, I never want to feel this hurt ever again in my life. So with that being said, leave me alone, please. By all means, kindly leave me alone. So if anything broke you, there's no need for you to go back. No need at all. But I always say this, if you keep going back, eventually you'll get tired and be like, no man, this is not what I want. If you want to go back, you can. Multiple times even. It's the same as women who forgive cheating men. You can go back and back and back, but I don't see him changing. But also, if that is okay with you and you don't mind getting hurt, that's okay. But you eventually get tired. Go back in as much as you can, or just choose to heal and continue. Because there's in this scenario, you have healed, right? And then in another scenario, he cheats now, he asks for forgiveness, you take him back. He cheats again, you ask for forgiveness, you haven't healed. Until you get tired, that's when you leave. But if you left and moved on and healed, then what's the point of going back? Because you've already healed. Yeah, whether if you said you're healing, I understand. You've already healed. You said healed. You said healing. You didn't say healing. You said healed. So I'm assuming uqedile phola musweni. So ufuna futhi kokugagabula lesilonza. Nyalo futhi awusigagabuli ngesandla uyolanza mukhwa futhi. So no, don't go back. Do not go back. Oh, babe, fight the urge to go back. Fight it. So yeah. The next one is, how do you deal or manage with the cold relationship between single mother and daughter? Oh, babe. Oh, babe. Oh, 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 oh. Black households are the most toxic households. Black households are the most emotionally abusive households. Black households are the most mentally abusive households. When we now, as parents, I think this is the number one reason why. I had my son at a very young age, I'm not going to lie to you, I was 19. I have made sure in the past 9 years that I don't get pregnant because I don't think I'm ready to be a mother. I am a mother, but I don't think I'm ready to be a mother because of what we endured. And by we, I mean each and every single one of you now watching, because of our parents, in a sense of our Black parents raising us was completely different to how we want to raise our children. Gentle parenting is something that I've seen in so much in social media, so much that I'm just like, this is what I want for myself. But I'm also so scared because I will get triggered and I will, So I don't know what is gonna save me from wanting to have the baby, but right now, no. So a mother and daughter relationship, especially in a Black household, is so far-fetched. It's so far-fetched. I don't know why. We can't go to our parents and tell them a boy is talking to me. I think, guys, to some extent, I'm sure Songa's cool is because that's what they portray to us, that Belung are living an amazing life. They're close to their parents, this and this, because you never had that. You get what I'm saying? But also, I think with me personally, I only started getting close to my mom when I left for varsity. That's when we started getting close. I think the relationship gets better when you're not physically in your mother's or your father's house. Do you get me? I don't know how, but it actually does. But in this situation, if you are there now currently in their house, sitting them down might be the best option. But with Black parents, every time you sit them down, it's an attack. It's never something that, Mama, let's sit down and talk. Why do you think you act like this? Why do you think I react like this? They won't. To them, it's disrespect. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know how we are going to maneuver this whole thing of actually wanting our parents to hear us out without them feeling like we are disrespecting them. Do you get me? Without them feeling like, Aibo, so cool, so nemabel, netimbu mamlokta, so and you're just like, Ma, I'm just trying to get close to you. I'm just trying to make you somebody that I can come and talk to about anything. But you can't because they see it as an attack. So now you just sit there, you close everything, you grow up and you're just like, shit, that's what I was accustomed to? Damn. Damn, dog. Damn. So even now with me growing up and being the age that, of course, they're still bickering with our mothers and stuff like that because they're still mothers at the end of the day. But it's a lot less than what it was before. Do you get me? So your best bet, honestly, is asking to sit down and talk to them. And you can't tell a Black parent that let's go to therapy. What? What? Oh my God. I am so happy and glad for our children because I hope we have healed from everything that we endured in our whatever years, so that whatever they get is going to be incredible. Gentle parenting. It's okay to make mistakes. No one is going to shout at you. Of course, there's a young spank here and there, but yay! So the best bet is sit your parents down and be like, can I talk to you? This is a heart-to-heart. I'm not fighting. I'm not here to disrespect you, but I want you to hear me out, and I want you to also hear you out. Do you get what I'm saying? So try sit them down and talk. I hope it works. But if it doesn't work, then you just have to grow up with the fact that you won't be able to manage until you are old enough to actually speak about it and be like, Pila, I didn't like the way you treated me, like 1, 2, 3. Sometimes you have your own money, you have your own you have car, house, everything. Sometimes you can sit your parents and be like 1, 2. If they're not willing to look past it, you just like, this is what I was subjected to, and this is what I don't want in my life. You choose peace. There's a lot of people that don't even want their parents now that have grown up because they've seen what freaking things they had to endure when they were still young. You know? So I hope like parents are watching this and they turn a leaf to be like, maybe I need to talk to my child and hear what she has to say. You know, in a black household, you're not supposed to have emotions. You're not supposed to speak. You're not supposed to have depression. Depression njani fridge kunekudla. Depression njani kunebacon necheese. Depression njani impuphu igcwele. How are you depressed? Uthi uyayibuka le mpuphu ngathi ungayisakada la phasi uyibale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so that the depression can go away. But you can't. You can't. So I just hope every black parent watching this will just take time out to be like, maybe I just need to talk to my child. Just maybe, you know, it's not a must, but just maybe I need to talk to my child, you know, and find out how can we get close? How can we move past this? How do I get closer to you and have a relationship with you without us always bickering, especially daughters and mothers? Oh, babe. So I just hope you can sit them down and be like, 1, 2, 3. That's how I feel, you know. And maybe, just maybe, you might be heard. I hope so. I truly hope so. So the next one is, I think this is a YouTube related one. I'm starting out and recently I've been demotivated because of numbers. Guys, if you're going to YouTube because you want to get paid, that's gonna take a very long time. A very long time. I was so fortunate to just get onto YouTube and my numbers and everything skyrocketed and I'm where I am today. But YouTube takes time. I wouldn't know. Guys, I'm sorry, but I wouldn't know. I don't know how I built a community. Some people said I used clickbait because I was talking about these story times and then I stopped. But then if I stop the story time, why are the numbers still numbering? You know? So I don't know, this is gonna sound cliche, but be true to yourself, be consistent, love your, if anything, guys, loving what you do. You first have to have a love for YouTube, let me tell you. If you love YouTube as a whole and you love creating content, that's when you will be hitting the jackpot. I don't want to lie to you. Guys, I itch. I become ill if I don't have a camera in my hand. I feel it's an obsession. I love it so much. It gives me peace. Nothing gives me peace like YouTube. Nothing gives me so much peace like YouTube. That is the most kindest app I've ever encountered in my life. Ever. You know? YouTube is such a safe space for me. I love it so much. So it should be something that you truly love. If you're gonna be doing it for the number and the numbers are demotivating you, I treat YouTube as a not memory collector rather, but I treat YouTube as something that I'll one day turn and look at and just be like, damn, this has been my life. You know, I'd watch and I'd be like, this has been my life. This is the life that I made for myself. I'd watch a video from 2021 and I was like, oh my God, this is what happened. I feel like it's memories, but it's memories that you share with people. People that like you, you know, your subscribers. So I treat YouTube as a diary and I'm obsessed. I love YouTube so much, guys. If they shut down YouTube, my whole life is over. To me, honestly, at this point, it's not about the money because I could make that amount of money that I made on YouTube with hair reviews. But I'm just like, you know, I literally can stop vlogging and do hair reviews, but I'm just like, I love picking up a camera and talking to it. Because also I'm antisocial. I don't have a lot of friends. So YouTube just keeps me busy, you know, especially doing something that you love. I hear people, guys, editing is so much work. I have 6 hours of footage, blah, 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 blah. I don't know, guys. I edit as I go. Just like today, I started vlogging What's today? Wednesday? What's today? Tuesday. Oh, today's Tuesday. I started vlogging today. I'm gonna edit today's vlog. And then tomorrow's Wednesday. I'm gonna shoot Wednesday. I'm gonna edit tomorrow on Wednesday. And then shoot on Thursday, edit Thursday. Shoot on Friday, edit Friday. Shoot on Saturday, edit Saturday. My vlog is out when? On Sunday. That's why my shit is always in real time. Because I love I'm not saying people that post after 3 months and give you content. I'm not saying they hate YouTube, but I'm saying that I love it so much that I never want to hold on to content. I want everything to be in real time so that you share everything with me in real time. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm really bandu passy, but I'm just saying that whatever I do works for me and whatever they do works for them. But not that I don't care about the numbers. Obviously, I want to reach 200k subscribers by end of the year, which is going to happen definitely. But before, I honestly don't want to lie to you, it was never about the numbers. It was never about the numbers. I was just doing what I love. You get what I'm saying? So I think don't focus on the numbers, just do what you love, and you'll take it from there. I read somebody's comments today on YouTube when they were commenting on one of my videos on the vlog that I recently uploaded. She said that I don't know if I find it. But she mentioned that she has a YouTube channel and that she doesn't pay attention to the numbers because she genuinely. Oh, here it is. As a beginner on YouTube, thanks for this story. I enjoy this YouTube journey, to be honest. It's fulfilling. Numbers can be frustrating, but I'm enjoying it so much as well. The numbers will come together. You see? So if you actually enjoy it, you really don't care about the numbers because you are just there creating content that you actually love. So I just think that should be your starting point. Do something that you love, and then the numbers will come together. They really do. I want to make a prime example about Zaytati. Zaytati started YouTube 3 years ago. Go back to 3 years back when she was still a cabin crew, something. Was it for Emirates? Was it for Emirates? I don't remember. Is it Emirates? Yeah. Or Fly, or Mango. Hey, I don't remember, but she definitely did one for Emirates and then Mango. Go back and tell me how many views she got on the video. And then come now and tell me how many views. So if she had given up, would she be on 45,000 subscribers now? If she had given up, would she be on 36,000 views in 2 days? Go back. She's on, I think there was one video where it's 500 views. It's 3 years ago. It's on 500 views. If you now see how many views she gets. So you see, I'm just making a prime example of people. Also, when who's this? What else can I make an example of? Yeah, so that is fine. I don't have to make an example of it. So that's fine. But it's constantly something that you have to love and not give up on if you really, really want it. You know what I'm saying? So you have to really want it. The numbers are they're not gonna number for a few months or years or even years, you know. But you know, with me, like I said, I can never tell you what the formula is because I just went from this to that in a matter of a year, you know. And apparently that's very hard to do, especially in South Africa. So I don't know. But yeah. The next one is, hi auntie, how do you step into your feminine energy? I'm used to doing things for myself even when I'm in a relationship. This is me right now, and I'm constantly fighting it, and my man is constantly fighting me for it because I'm so hyper independent that I'm used to doing everything myself. Also, I hate asking. I hate asking so much. So I'm learning because there's some things you have to understand. Not everybody's gonna know what you want without you saying it. I think this is the downfall for women. We just think men know whatever that we need without even saying it. But sometimes the Kwela will save you from a lot because how am I supposed to know that when you want petrol without you asking me? You know? How am I supposed to know? Sometimes men don't know these things. You have to tell them, babe, I need money for this, babe, I need petrol, But like, I just feel like as a woman, that makes sense, man. I don't know. For me personally, when money for my nails, toiletries, what? Are you serious? No, man. Ask for serious things. You know, that's how you step into your feminine energy. When you take yourself seriously, they'll also take you seriously. Can't be asking for money for nails. I mean, if he says go do your nails and he sends you 10,000, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But ask. Sometimes it's great to ask. As much as I hate it so much. My man knows I hate asking, but I will just ask because I just feel like I don't want to do things for myself. But also, how is he going to know that there's things that you need without you telling him? It's the same thing. Okay, what do you think your man needs? Let's just start there. He didn't tell you. What do you think he needs? Let's be asking you now. What do you think your man needs without him telling you? Do you know what he needs? Exactly. So now when you just sit there and so because you think your man must know what you need and without asking. So it's okay some things it's okay for you to take care of, but some things let your man take care of them because that's how he feels like a man. And as much as you hate asking, but make sure that he does take some care of something. Ask. Because he may never know what you need without you asking. You know what I mean? So it's gonna take a while with me, especially because whenever he asks me, do you need anything? I'm like, I'm alright. He's like, what do you need? I'm okay. I said my boyfriend doesn't mind asking me something 10 times. Let me tell you. Oh, that man has patience. That man, he will sit there and ask me, what do you want? Babe, I'm fine. I said, what do you want? Babe, I'm fine. What do you want? Babe, until I tell him. Oh, he doesn't mind. We can go on the whole day. He'll ask me what I want. So he can't be guessing what you want. Tell him what you want. Tell him what you need. Because now you can't just sit there now so moving as you force ne cabbage. Baba tse bakufake microwave moving when I'm moving. Okay, I'm gonna take the last one. The last one is my friend always wants to talk about herself. Anything hey, please. Anything friends that feel like the world revolves around them, drop them. You do not need any of that in your life. You do not need any of those people in your life. Just drop those people because they will be wasting your time doing just drop them. Just drop them. You need to put yourself first. If you're not being heard in a friendship, be it a friendship or a relationship, just drop those people. If you are going to talk about it the first time and they say, okay, fine, but they don't hear you, what are we still doing? Guys, it's 2023. We are getting old, especially in 1994. 2001 kids are 23 years old. 1994, we're turning 29, and you want to tell me that you want to hold on to a friendship that doesn't serve you? Bore me again, Benjamin. Bore me. No, we keep it moving. We are not about that life. We are going to keep it moving. That is not us. It will not serve us. If something doesn't serve us, we keep it moving. Because especially if it's friendship or relationships, and as much as I'm encouraging people having friends, like genuine friendship. As women, we need a sisterhood. Guys, I wish I had a solid sister. I wish I had maybe 5 group of friends that I know that it's a tight-knit type of situation where we can go to holidays with each other, this and this and this. I know I can definitely bring my friends together, but I feel like they all have different personalities that Letabo is crazy. Letabo and me are just me, Letabo and Chef. And then Tuto's like, Tuto reserve. Tuto and Nisoko are literally the same person. I'm not gonna lie to you. Tuto and Nisoko are literally the same person. And then there's Sammy. And then there's Maria. All of my friends are different. All of this Basi, this Homoli. My friends are different. Then there's Sherry. My friends are so different. Like, all of them are different. Obviously, they'll hit it off because they know each other in a space where the common person is me. But I don't think bringing them in one space, But friendships are very important. But if they don't serve you, maybe drop them. Drop them out. Make it, drop them. Drop them so quickly. Be it a friendship or drop them. If it doesn't serve you, drop it. Your mental health and your peace comes first. Putting yourself is so key that nobody should tell you anything. Guys, I always say, no matter what people say, dijele. Like, dijele. Dijele to an extent where it's disgusting. People can't stand you because you're dijele. But you know who you are at the end of the day. You know that nobody will take you for a ride because you know who you are. We are dijela. I believe with me dijela. Oh, babe, I don't know. Ungahamba ubuye uhambe futhi ubuye ngosolo ngitijela. Like, nobody can tell me anything. You can come and tell me I'm ugly. Me? Me? Come tell me my nose is huge. Can come tell me I don't care a damn. I could change this nose tomorrow. Just so you know. Because we got the funds. I could change it tomorrow. I choose not to because I have to jail and I have to fucked up. Stirkend. Nah? So, dijele. I want you to do. Even if someone tells you, yeah, you are nothing, dijele. Because nobody will take you for it out, not dijele. Because you know who the fuck you are. Wait, self-love. Talk to or not to. You know? So, that is my advice from me to you. Either you take it or you don't take it. But I know you're going to take her. Okay? But with that being said, this was another amazing episode of Wine Wednesday. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys loved it. Of course, I didn't answer every single damn question. I'm going to answer some of them next week. That is why I always ask Wine Wednesday every other 2 weeks, because I'm going to ask questions this week and the other questions next week. If we have a wine sponsor, please do come through. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate you, my darlings. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Clinking dolls.